Okay, welcome everybody to game number 2 between Vietnamese Legends and Team Finland. This is the Battle of Africa, week number 3, and this is the second game. So the Finland team have a 1-0 advantage here. Let's look at Sivs, Huns, Indians, and Malians versus Incas, Franks, and Berbers. This is going to be tough for the Vietnamese team, I think. Berbers, Franks, but Indians for the max? Ouch. Let's see what Incas can do here. Soupy, flank, Huns. His flank, decent hills here. Yeah, look at the hills, that could be a problem for him. Does have good wood lines and stones in the back. Luckily for him, he is versus Incas, which might go for tower rush, but it seems that ACM is pretty far away. That's good for Team Finland. CM's map, yeah, lots of hills here again, and he has his gold stones in the back. The pocket for the Vietnamese team is Berbers. Yeah, I think here with Sivs, I think having Franks or Berbers as pocket would both be fine. Map, looking like a decent, good map. And then we have the Franks flank for Say My Name. Let's see here. Did we see any laming? I don't think we did. I see the scout here forward from the max, but yeah, he's not going to find anything. The scout here from Say My Name trying to find something, but not finding the elephants. The max flank Indians. I think you would have preferred pocket Indians or Huns pockets. Unfortunately, for Team Finland, they have Malians as a pocket. Let's see here. Yeah, should be good lure, of course. Oh, that was close. Almost losing the villager there. This map, gold, it's against the wood line. It's a bit awkward here, but he should have no problem with that. The front of his base, bit open, but he will probably make his buildings over here, and then he can wall off that side. Show should be fine for him. He did steal 2 goats. Look at this, the max laming stealing 2 goats from Say My Name. And then we have the pocket for Team Finland, being Malians, played by Viles. Viles again being the pocket here. And oh, look at this elephant, that's such a bad spawn spot. Look at this, behind the wood line, having the villager go all the way around. He has to get loom, and with these hills he has to pay attention because loom might not be enough. He might still lose the villager here, even though he has loom. Let's see. He's probably going to use the scout to block a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Less. Okay, saving the... I think he saved the villager. 3 HP. Oh, look at this. Groot. Oh, that was close. Like I said, villagers spawning in such an horrible spot. Oh, and he used a weak villager to lure an elephant. But yeah, that was a bit messy there. But he is able to keep all of his villagers alive, even though that elephant had an extremely bad spawn spot there. And look at this. This elephant is low HP. So yeah, ACCM actually tried to lame an elephant from Viles. Is it one of Viles's elephants? Yeah, it's one of Viles, I think. Let me check. I only see one dead elephant underneath the town center here. It might actually be one of Soupy as well. 2 elephants over here. Zebra's horrible spot area. Okay, kind of lost track of the elephant where it was going. Oh yeah, it was one of Zoopy here. So Zoopy getting his elephant back. The Max already going for nice walls off. Yeah, he's walling towards here. Like I said, all the players on the way to the feudal age. Nobody going for a rush here. Everybody just going for archers or scouts here. Oh, actually, I was wrong here. ACCM actually making 3 militia. He is on gold, so he will go for the men-at-arms. And the men-at-arms for Zoopy. I wonder what Zoopy is going to do. Is he go for scouts or is he going for archers? He might go for archers. And then go for cav archers in the castle age. Stable going to come down here. Ooh, 2 ranges for the max. 2 ranges for the max. That's interesting. He's going archers versus Franks. And what is it? Say my name. Going 2 ranges as well. He's Franks and he's not going into scouts. The Frank player not going into scouts. That's something strange here. I mean, why not go like at a stable, make a few scouts and then switch into archers? Why would he go straight into 2 ranges as a Franks? I don't like that decision here. Okay, man-at-arms to get inside. Quick walls coming up from Zoopy, and Zoopy already has an archer range up, so we'll just make some archers to deal with these men-at-arms. Yeah, I think Zoopy will be fine. He will go archers and probably cav archers in the castle age. The max, yeah, strange to go into archers first. Yeah, he will go archers, crossbows, and then add in some camels in the castle age. You see, I'm here going for 2 ranges as well. And Bucked going for scouts here, picking off a villager from Zoopy. Great pick off from the pocket here. And what is Villas doing as a pocket? He's also going scouts, but the scouts not where they are needed. Scouts need to come over here to help out Zoopy versus the double from ACCM and Bucked. Okay, one man-at-arm was low HP, the other 2 still full HP, but they will get picked off by scouts. Okay, Zoopy now will be able to get his 2 ranges up. Yeah, look, this is the max. Who would have thought? Archers versus archers here when you have Franks versus Indians. I mean, some scouts here could be so strong versus the archer and the skirms early on, especially Frank scouts, which get extra HP, as you can see here, 54 HP for the Frank scouts, not needing to get bloodlines. Okay, Pact going. Where is he going with his army? ACCM. Not adding in too much here. Let's see what units he has here. 1 spear, few archers, and he has full walled his base. Save for Backed also full walled here. So adding in the blacksmith might click up any time here. Let's see, yeah, I'm going to click up after the blacksmith completes. There we go. Click up. Yep, there we go. Back to clicking up to the castle age. First player in this game. Yeah, scout from Bless not able to do anything since almost all of the Vietnamese players are full walled. Maybe they could do some damage over here versus Say My Name. Let's check. Feel less here. Yeah, just clicking up the castle age. Also full walled from him. We have Soupy here, getting 2v1s, a lot of archers, crossbow, skirmishers, sorry, and scouts immediately going to throw up a defensive tower. And yeah, Gate, great move. Oh, picking up the spear first. Needs to run back. Let's hope that Velez can get here quickly. Velez is Xing where he's going towards. And yeah, Vietnamese team should engage here before Velez reaches, but they are just giving the Team Finland a bit more time. And now Velez will come from behind and he might pick off the skirmishers and archers. Of course, no. Let's see who has the better numbers. Think more scouts, more archers, but there's 1 or 2 skirmishers mixed in here. And both the players just staying on their hills. Castle Age coming in for Semanim and the Max as well. So ACCM, yeah, ACCM being the last one to click up to the Castle Age. Knights already coming forwards from backed. Let's see here what the Max is doing. Tried to get pressured here, but he was able to wall behind and not losing a single unit so far. Also not killing anything, but not losing a single unit so far. Oh, going to go for an engagement here. And yeah, where are the archers from Zupi? The archers from Zupi are still at home. Velez needs to retreat towards his ally. Oh, here we go. Finally some deaths for the Max, losing 2 villagers versus the archers from Semanim. Husbandry coming in from Velez, of course. Important upgrades. Semanim getting the crossbows. He will get the upgrades, of course, sooner than the Max. And again, Velez losing some units here because he is alone versus Pact and ACCM. And not enough knight numbers. He does have 30 military. Velez has 30 military versus 16 from Bag Berbers, meaning that the knights cost less resources. Oh, we will lose 2 units here. And he might lose some archers before the upgrades come in. Oh, there we go. Crossbow coming in. Desperately trying to make a town center on the gold there. Good thing for the Vietnamese team is they have the hill and they are going to take down the archer ranges. Team Finland can't really engage here. This is bad for Team Finland. Let's see how the Max is doing on his side. Max and Semanim playing pretty passively, not attacking each other. And Semanim is going towards Zupi. This can be important here. Semanim going towards Zupi, so they will 3v1 on this side. That's a very important decision here from the Vietnamese team, which means that Semanim thinks he can defend at home versus the Max, still not fully walled. Let's see how this goes. Zupi not adding in any more archer ranges. He's not making army. And he will lose 2 ranges here. He should really make some new archer ranges as soon as possible, so he can make some more army. As you can see, the army 2028 is falling behind in crossbow numbers. And where is Velez? Velez can't really fight here. He has so many villagers idle as well. 5 idols for Zupi. And now look at this. Semanim is here. So we have 3 of the Vietnamese players here on this side, and now they can even push here versus Velez. They might go straight towards the pocket. They took out the 2 ranges. They know their Zupi's archer production will be behind. And let's see, the Max knows it. He needs to do damage now. This is important here. Oh, this can be such a horrible fight. Another stable coming up from Velez. Not going for a Mangonel. Defensive Mangonel behind the walls. Could have worked out. Let's quickly look here. 3 villagers going down. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Team Finland coming from the other side, taking the hill, but they still have less numbers. They still will lose this fight, but at least they will have the hill bonus to do some extra damage here. Zupi going to lose all of his army, not making new archer ranges. Oh no, finally going for 4 archer ranges, 4 archer ranges in the back of his base. He should have rebuilt some ranges earlier on. The good thing is they did clean out all of the knights here. And this is where you needed a siege workshop. Instead of the stable, I would have made a siege workshop. Now he is adding one in, but he could have already had a Mangonel on the way out. Yeah, Zupi here switching into Cav archers. Has a Mangonel of his own. Backed, cleaned up all of the army from the Max here. Yeah, all of the archers went down versus these knights. And the Max still going into crossbows. He just lost all of his crossbows. I don't know why he doesn't transition into camels now. So you're a bit passive from Team Finland. Where are they going? This is overchopped here. They might go in here, but it seems like they're going towards the Max. I feel less interesting in making a town center on one of the goals from the Max, since this gold forward and this gold forward as well. And he's not able to take them. Okay, Velez did spot army, and now the 3 Finland players, 3 Vietnamese players are going towards the Max here. And the Max, 9 military for the Max, adding in a monastery now. And he will be struggling here versus all these combined armies. Velez and Zupi, as you can see here, they are coming over. But, oh, the Max is going to lose so many villagers here. Only has 2 town centers in the center here. Not enough for all the villagers to gather. Oh, look at the skill death ratio. Look at that kill death ratio going up. So that's 60, 70, 80. Coming towards 90 units lost. 65 villagers for the Max as Indians. Yeah, adding in another town center here as well. But yeah, I don't like the decision that the Max did not transition into... Oh, losing the Mangonel for free. A transition into camels after losing all his archers. Let's see, just some army over there. No, not really pushing. So all the focus is here on the Max defense. Mangonel from Zupi having to walk all the way around and almost got a good shot in. Dacian was able to go back in time. And Mangonel will go down versus the Knights again from back. Good job picking off all of the Mangonels from the Finland team. Okay, so they will finally clean everything up here. But, ooh, packed ACCM and Say My Name. All 3 of the Vietnamese legends are on the way to Imperial Age. And Velez is the only one who just click upped. Team Finland really far behind here. Let's see if they can hold the early ambush from the Vietnamese team. Let's look at the max resources for a second. Oh, yeah, I still need a lot of gold. Still needs a lot of gold to get up to the Imperial Age. And then let's check the Zupi. Zupi also not going to click up anytime soon here. Not looking good for Team Finland. Let's see if they can do any damage. There we go, ACM. First one to get Imperial Age. Going forward. Going forward. What is he going to make here? Oof, a lot of Cav Archer numbers though. 38 Cav Archers from Zupi. Villagers having to go back a bit. But Arbalest, Bracer and Chemistry will come in, and then these Arbalest will totally destroy the Cav Archers if Zupi doesn't go back. Yeah, he really needs to go back. He knows ACM is Imperial Age and that upgrades are coming in anytime now. Forward castle from ACCM. And yeah, look at this nice move from Zupi here, making a castle on the hill himself. He's probably expecting the forward castle from ACCM, but ACCM having to fight here 1v2 for a second. Has to wait for back to come over here. Also see some knights over there from Velez. Are pushing this back. Luckily for ACCM, he didn't start building the castle, so he's just able to remove it without losing any of his resources. Okay, Zupi and the Max on the way to Imperial Age now. But the Max heavily losing a lot of ground here. Capped Ram, Crossbow, Trebuchets, Halberdiers. So, good move from Say My Name, going into helps to counter the potential heavy or Imperial camels from the Max. So the Max is going to keep making crossbows. But he needs something to deal with these Capped Rams. Okay, second attempt at a forward castle from ACCM. And now Velez is nowhere near. Velez sent all his knights towards the Max to help out on that side. And these mangonels will go down for free versus the knights and the camels. Siege Workshop will get taken down pretty fast by the Rams. This castle will go up. Good castle placement from Velez here. Let's see. Oh no, Velez losing the Cavalier versus the Halberdiers. Why isn't the Max here to help? The Max needs to try and pick up the Halberdiers while Velez cleans up the Rams. But yeah, not looking too good for Team Finland. Even though they have the stronger civilizations, the Vietnamese team did a great job with fighting 3v2 and 3v1 at some points. Oh, poor Zupi having to use villagers to take down these Rams. And if this castle goes down, Zupi will have nothing to defend versus these Arbalest and heavy camels coming in from back. Let's see if the Team Finland can do something amazing to push this back. This side, come on Max, try to kill those Halberdiers. Now he's going for heavy camel and he's actually, I don't know, he's not using his crossbows. He's not using his crossbows that he could have. And the castle is about to get down. Oh, even the trebuchet getting picked off for free. That's so unfortunate for Zupi here, not even trying to repair it. Yeah, going down. Now we have Kamayuks, not elite yet, I presume. Oh, they are elite. Elite Kamayuks and Arbalest. Yeah, this seems to be over for Team Finland here. Velez trying to desperately counter raid, but the Vietnamese team has heavy camels. Yeah, look at this hill. This hill, so important. And yeah, there we go. GG being called. Well played from Vietnamese team here. I felt like they had... yeah, they didn't have the strongest civs. Interesting to see Say My Name as Franks go straight into 2 ranges instead of adding in some scouts. And also the Max never making any camels. Like now he has heavy camel, but I feel like after he lost all of his crossbows in the castle age, he should have added in camels, in my opinion. But yeah, GG, well played. Let's check the achievements. Yeah, the Max not playing like we know from him. ACCM playing really strong, huge army, good numbers, didn't really lose that much. And he was also, and yeah, all the Finland teams being to the Imperial Age way faster than the Team Finland. That was game decided.